Okay, this is second attempt at my first YouTube video. This is going to be concerning installing aftermarket door locks for a 2017 Jeep Wrangler. I bought a kit rather than the plain Jane models from other sources like Amazon and such. Those kits, you had most of them, you had to hack up your inner door liner, and I didn't want to do that much damage to my car, so I paid extra for the kit. And this kit from A1 Electric, it comes with custom made aluminum brackets, and it comes with a complete wiring harness that goes all the way out to each actuator, all the way back to the controller, and it has the ground and power wires already hooked up. So only thing you have to do is route your wires through your vehicle. And like I said, it was quite a bit more expensive. I think you can get the controller only kits from Amazon for about $40, I believe. For this complete system for a two-door Jeep with the tailgate option, it was $206. Okay, so like I say, I paid extra so I wouldn't have to hack up the end door liners. That's the only reason. The model was a Avital 2101L, and of course, right on the installation guide, it's product intended for installation by a professional installer only. What that means for the do-it-yourselfer is no support from Avital. You won't get anything if you have problems from them. They probably won't even answer you if you're not a professional installer on their list. A1 Electric, I'm not sure of their customer support. I didn't need them, so I don't know if it exists or not. I really don't. But now they include a pretty decent installation kit for the actuators, for the door panels, covering how to remove the inner liner or the skin, and then removing the inner liner, and how to, they tell you how to get the window loose, because the window will have to come loose to install these. They also include a installation guide for your tailgate. With the tailgate, of course, you don't have to drill any holes. They include a template to drill holes in at the edge of the door behind the liner. Of course, you can't see it. It's behind the liner. I'll get to it in the next part of the video, I believe, and you can see how it works. Like I say, it's just a template. That's all it is. Now let's cover what kind of tools we're going to need for this. Okay, you're going to need to remove the window crank. You're either going to need a dental pick, or you'll need a tool similar to this. I use this one, so it makes it a little easier to put the clip back with that end of it. I'm kind of clumsy. The first time I removed the clip, it bounced and went that way and never found it. So when you go to the parts house, if you have to buy anything, buy a little box of those clips. They're only about $3. So you'll need some body panel removers to remove pins and such for the interior work. You'll need a set of crimps. You will need a Torx bit, 25 and a 30, and a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. Of course, I'm using a cordless, so I've got an adapter to go to my sockets, which are going to be a 7, 8, and a 10. The 7 will be to remove the dash if you need to. I'll cover that a little bit later on. The dash is optional, I believe. If you have the patience of Job, you might be able to fish those wires through there. I just took a dash out. It ended up being faster in the long run for me. Okay, you will need some duct tape and some black electrical tape. Now the electrical tape, use good quality electrical tape. Don't use the cheap stuff. It doesn't last and doesn't stick very well. So you'll thank yourself later on for that. Okay, so let's see if we can get started here and get us moving. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is, of course, remove the door skin. And to remove the door skin, we will have to first take out this little clip, this little panel right here. These Allen screws are just decoration only. They don't actually hold anything. So you just pop that guy right out. And we have to gain access to some screws behind the door handle. So you just remove that little clip. It just peels right out of there. No problem at all. And you'll see that there's a 25 Torx bit there. And then you'll have a 25 there and there. And then, of course, you will remove this guy with the tool or the dental pick. Okay, be right back. Well, I did forget to tell you why you had to remove this panel. There is a couple of screws, and you can just barely see it. A little Phillips screw down there, and then a little Phillips screw, in the bottom right there. Those two guys have to come out as well. So you'll have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws that will come out, and the window winder. And of course, this right here has to come out as well. And another thing, it removes pretty easy. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, of course, but we'll get more to it on the next video. So, okay, see you then.